Hello, today is Friday, August 5th, 2022. Welcome to Columnhenge at Alpha Ωmega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States. Welcome back to the live Jesus show. Well, that's one way to look at it. Our master is a living master, and we have reconstructed some of the earliest rites of Christianity. You see, many anthropologists and archaeologists use a technique of reconstruction whereby ancient rituals are put back together in what is hoped to be their original form. Now, a lot of this is based on other similar practices going on at the same time. And conveniently enough, we have written records. Jesus was literate, and he had literate disciples who wrote down his teachings in order that they could be passed on accurately. Many of these were expunged by various groups of church leaders seeking to monopolize control over the energetic practices, especially since these energetic practices are the ones that help you rise through the planes and avoid rebirth. Reincarnation was an accepted belief at the time of Jesus, and this practice was to circumvent reincarnation such that you did not need to reincarnate again. Conscious immortality in one lifetime. That is the promise of this method. The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life. Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend. Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow your breath as it spreads throughout your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be. And grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega. Alpha et Omega, the beginning and the end, and the passage of time between. Sunrise and sunset, and the passage of the sun between. Birth and death, and the passage of life between. Alpha, Omega. We gather here in this place made of the energy of our intentions and our spiritual bodies. and reaching out with our souls, we enter into this kingdom of light energy. Watchers of the 6th Treasury of Light, we know your names, left to us by our living Master. We bid you step aside and grant us entry. Oe-o-i-a. Oe-o-i-a. Ho-ia. Ho-ia. Ea-ia. Ea-ia. Watchers withdraw. And there are 12 heads in my Father's treasury. And these are the names that are in the places. When they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O mighty angel, head in my Father's place of the East, we call out to you by your great and secret name. Ea-o-a-o. Ea-o-a. Borathos. Borathos. Theosahoi. Theosahoi. Oneos. Oneos. Aezarax. Aezarax. Honazor. Honazor. Ioaoizazos. Ioaoizazos. Athoamaiox. Athoamaiox. Zezaoza. Zezaoza. Eonasacho. Eonasacho. Atherosas. Atherosas. Hoezoa. Hoezoa. And so we completed our journey through the places, having invoked each of the mighty angels, heads in their places. At last, we came to the place of the midst, the place of the center, the place of balance, the place of the throne of the Father of the sixth Treasury of Light. O Father of the sixth Treasury of Light, we call out to you by your great and secret name, Io Bao. Io Bao. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our deep and fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide, abolish slavery in all its forms, and set your people free. Restore the purity of our air. Restore the purity of our water. Restore the purity of our food. Restore the purity of our medicines. Grant us a pro-human future. And protect humanity from destruction, as you protect the genetic code of humanity. Protect all life on earth. Protect the natural cycles on earth. And now, wherever you are, whatever your need may be, ask it now in this company of angels, and it shall be given to you. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God Force energy. God Force energy provides you with all the focus and protection that you need. Understand that when you are filled with God Force energy, there will be those who try to attack you. In fact, Jesus told us that when we took up his cause, that when we followed him, we would be bringing persecution upon ourselves. And why is that? That is because the slavers don't want their slaves taken. The slavers want to make sure that we never rise through the plains, that we are required to stay here incarnation after incarnation, working for them. But this is not our natural course. This is something unnatural. Our natural course is to rise to the plains, to lift ourselves up into that treasury of light. And as we breathe in God Force energy, we add light material to ourselves, making our souls even larger, even bigger. As our souls get larger and larger, more and more strong, our souls have the capacity to hold our consciousness. Your consciousness, your feelings, your thoughts and memories, all these things are part of the energetic part of you. And this energetic part of you is the part that is eternal. All your thoughts and hopes and dreams are part of the eternal part of you. And this is why it's absolutely so critical, so important that you live a life worth remembering here on this earth. Because as your life is worth remembering, so your soul finds it is light and able to rise. Even the Egyptians understood this. That is why Anubis holds the scales. That's right. The jackal-headed god of the underworld holds the scales. And what do these scales show? Why, on one side is your heart, and on the other is a feather. This is another way of talking about the same message that Jesus gave. To pursue happiness, to be happy. Because when your heart is light, it is easy for you to rise in these planes. And how do you have a light heart? Much of it deals with forgiveness and with doing the right things. But first and foremost, having a light heart means filling your heart with light energy. As you fill your heart with light energy, your heart becomes light. There is no demon that can distract you. No force on earth that is so strong that it will cause you to falter. And that is what is most important. To clothe yourself in this light power that our living Master taught us about. You can clothe yourself in the armor of God. You need only recognize that it is made of light and your good intentions. And so today, on this Friday, as you find yourself embattled, as you find yourself attacked, as you find the demons clawing at your soul, desperately trying to drag you down to their level, as you fight your addiction, as you fight illness, as you fight against a system that seems designed to hurt you. We all have our crosses to bear. We all have our burdens. We all know that this is part of the test that we were sent here to take. But also know that you are not alone and that you are not powerless. You are, in fact, the most powerful creature God ever created. You need only remember your power. And as you remember your power, you will become stronger. You will find that armor of God is actually surrounding you at all moments and all times, even when you don't really think about it. But oh my goodness, when you do think about it, that is when your power is unsurmountable, when your power is infinite, when your power is like the power of our Master and his Father. When that power comes through you, you will have everything you need to defeat whatever demon is clawing at your heart. You will have the strength to cast off the demons. You will have the strength to exorcise those demons from your life. All you need do is remember your power. Remember that the kingdom of light is right here all around us, ready for you to use as you need in order to save not only yourself, but those whom you love. today, on this challenging Friday, you will remember in exactly that moment that you need to remember. You will remember how strong you are. You will remember your power. You will remember to clothe yourself in light. You will remember to take in one more deep breath of God force. Thank you so very much for coming out today. If you'd like to know more about this mission, you can find it at alphaomega.church. There you'll find all of our teaching materials. You'll find our donation button as well if you are so moved to help further this mission. And as the bishop always says, have faith and expect a miracle. And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your prayers and your magics work better than expected.